Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of quick and important information being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Kiev mayor warns of apocalyptic winter. They say, be prepared to evacuate, but don't panic. Vitally Klitschko tells citizens of Ukraine's capital. So, right now, man, there's a lot happening in the news. You got people freezing down there, especially in Europe. They're going through it right now. And they hate the United States because the United States basically forced Europe to put sanctions on Russia's gas. So because Europe is not getting enough gas as they should, now they're running on the remaining gas which they have in the country, which is leading them to an energy crisis. It's leading to protests. People are mad, they're confused, they're cold. They're demanding answers. And the latest news that we have right here is Kiev is warning people to prepare for an apocalyptic winter. And this apocalyptic winter really comes from the Lord. So because of this apocalyptic winter, they're saying that people might lose power, water, and heat supply. The apocalypse might happen like in Hollywood films. But it's interesting how they say Hollywood films, because before Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation and people, as soon as but before they do something, they like to put it in their movies. It's like their way of prophesying, telling you what they're going to do before they do it. And then some years down the line, they might do it. So somewhere in one of these movies, it might have came out maybe 7 years ago. Oh yeah, the movie 2012 Ice Age. What was that movie about? Basically, it was about a harsh winter. Okay, the ocean froze over, buildings froze over. It was so cold outside that people would nearly instantly freeze if they did not have any kind of like thermal warm suits on or whatever. It was that cold out there. 2012 Ice Age. That movie came out some years back. Now look, now they're talking about a apocalyptic winter. Now, rather if this was done by HARP, or rather if this is a natural anomaly which is being done by Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai, prophecy is still being fulfilled, and it don't change the fact that the Lord is judging the wicked for the wickedness that is being done in the earth. This is Job chapter 36 verse 17. But thou hast fulfilled the judgment of the wicked. Judgment and justice take hold of thee. You see that? But the Lord hath fulfilled the judgment of the wicked, and he's going to continue to fulfill the judgment of the wicked. As long as wickedness reigns in the world, the Lord will continue to bring more and more judgments. And as time passes on, the Lord's judgments will become more heavy, more harsh, and more unbearable, to the point to where people is going to have to accept that there is a higher power bringing these judgments. James chapter 2 verse 13, for he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy. Yeah, you Edomites have shown no mercy, especially to the Israelites. You have not shown mercy to the Arabs, the East Indians, the Africans, the Chinese, the Japanese people, the Japhetic people, the Hawaiians, the Samoans. You have not shown any mercy to any of those people. Okay? So guess what? You're going to have judgment without mercy. And that judgment without mercy is going to start on this side before y'all go right into captivity, before you Edomites go right into slavery. That judgment without mercy is going to start on this side. And the Lord is already doing it right here. The Lord is bringing the Heavenly Father through his Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, is bringing apocalyptic winters on you Edomites. It says, "In mercy rejoiceth against judgment." Okay, let me see. Okay. Leviticus 19:35, "Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment." And the Heavenly Father does not do unrighteousness in judgment. Every judgment that the Heavenly Father every judgment that Yahweh through his Son make, those judgments are righteous. The Lord is justified in the judgments that he brings. Okay. Proverbs 21 verse 3. "To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice." Okay. So to do justice and judgment is more acceptable to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, than sacrifice. So judgment, righteous judgment, is acceptable to the Lord. Okay, Amos chapter 5 verse 24. "But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream." Right? Let judgment run down as mighty waters. And when you think about it, snow is actually made of water. But that's not what it's talking about in a literal sense. What it's talking about is let judgment come down as a flood of water. You know, let Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's judgment take hold on all of the wicked, those who do wickedly, because you shall surely be visited of the Lord of hosts. But with that, I'm going to say, Shalom is on to the next one.